If you've been rocking with me, then you know that my dad is a vet. And this was one of the most disappointing times. Well, yeah, the VA has let me down so many times when it comes to my dad that I can't even count. But my father is 100% disabled. I love him to death. You guys have heard some of the stories. But this took the cake. So he's been to the VA where they've told him to go to a dentist to have a tooth filled, and they ended up having to pull it because they drilled it, and then the VA would not allow him to go back for the dentist that they sent him to at the recommended time. It was like a month later, so they had to pull his tooth. Can you imagine that? You've served over there, you fought for your country, and all of a sudden, you go to the VA to, hey, I've got a toothache, I've got this happening, I'm 100% disabled. And they say, yeah, go to Dr. Henry over here. Dr. Henry drills and says, okay, well, you need to come back in or else this tooth is gonna collapse. Well, how much is gonna be? $1,300, but you have to come back in 2 weeks. VA says, no, we only allow that one time slot and you can't go back for a month. That's one of the most horrible things I've seen, one of them. But this one took the cake. So my dad is 77 years old now, just turned. A few weeks ago, he had blisters on his feet. And he had these things for a month. I hadn't thought to ask anything because I call them every morning. They're telling me what's going on. Like, what's going on? He's like, yeah, I went down. They gave me some shoes and stuff. You know, those shoes, things he described to me were, if you guys remember Kmart, Walmart still has them. Those shoes that has the two little Velcro straps that you strap over. And they're all big. They don't even have a name. They're just like black and white, maybe like an ugly navy blue. They gave him those shoes, and they gave him a pack of cotton socks. Like a 12-pack of cotton socks. I don't know where they got these daggone socks from. But it pissed me off. Because when I started talking to my dad, I said, what's going on? He's like, he went in with, let's say, 2 blisters. When I'm talking to him, there's more blisters that are forming. It's because of these socks and the shoes that they gave him. They gave him the wrong size shoes. They gave him a 12. He went to the VA doctor, measured his foot, and gave him a 12. He doesn't wear a 12. He wears an 11 and a half. Craziness. What ended up happening was we got on the phone and I said, what's going on? He said, well, I got these blisters on my feet. And I said, okay, what are you wearing? He was like, yeah, they gave me, he said, it's okay, don't worry about it. The VA gave me some socks. I said, well, what kind of socks are you wearing? He said they gave me this pack of cotton socks, and as soon as he said cotton, I said, oh no. Oh my. What happens is cotton does not distribute the moisture in your feet, especially with socks. So what happens is that moisture gets trapped. And as a referee, I know this, and that's why they tell you as a referee, do not referee in cotton socks. Cotton socks, cotton shirts, don't referee in that. Because if it starts raining, you're just soaked. It doesn't wick anything away. Wool does. So I said, all right, what size shoe do you wear? He said, well, I think I'll wear 11 and a half, but they've been giving me these 12s for all these years. I've been wearing 12. Okay, so now you got the wrong size shoe. You got the wrong size sock. The wrong brand of sock or type of sock or whatever you want to call it. So I told him, let me know your size. He said 11 and a half. Sent him some good shoes. Research these shoes. I sent him some good shoes. And I also sent some wool socks. Guess what happened? No more blisters. The VA is over here giving him wool socks and these Velcro shoes. I'm so mad at them. So now I'm gonna send him another pair of shoes because I just can't have him walking around. He served this country walking around with blisters on his feet because that's what the VA is recommended. Anyway, I just had to get on here and rant on that. I hope all the veterans are doing good. I genuinely thank you for your service because without you guys, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have my 2A rights and all the other shenanigans that I get to do. But, man, VA, people, take care of your veterans. Jesus, this is horrible. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll talk to you later.